What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Sweet Science Tube. Let's get to it. Alright, man, so this is going to be a little quick video. We're just here to talk about this Eddie Hearn situation and what he said about Tank. Micheal Benson on Twitter, the boxing editor, he came out and tweeted something. And he tweeted something that Eddie Hearn said. And this is what Eddie Hearn said. The dangerous thing about Gervonta Davis is that he's not a deep thinker, not articulate. I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. He's a bad mother effer, like Mike Tyson. That makes him dangerous because he's fearless. You can't get in his head. And of course, Tank had something to say. You know, he replied and he said, not a deep thinker and not articulate made me not sign that BS offer he sent. And he talking about the offer from when Eddie Hearn had sent him an offer. Supposedly, he sent him an offer where he's saying that he was going to get a pay-per-view. I'm sorry, if he was trying to get Tank to, you know, where they can host on the zone Tank versus Ryan Garcia, and they was telling Tank that they would, you know, his guarantee would be $10 million. Tank was like he didn't want that because he should be paid more than that based on his stardom, based on who he is in boxing. He is one of the big time pay-per-view stars. He just proved it. He proved it time before. I don't think Ryan Garcia has proved it yet, but I know Tank has, and I definitely agree with him on that. He probably should be offered more than just a $10 million. And I know he get, you know what I'm saying, I know it said he's going to have pay-per-view bonuses and stuff, but he still should have more of a guarantee, you know what I'm saying, more than $10 million. So that's the offer that Tank was talking about when he said that he, you know what I'm saying, that he declined and didn't sign that offer that Eddie Hearn sent. Now, for all we know, this could be Eddie Hearn being salty, you know what I'm saying, about that particular contract that Tank was talking about. You know, he said that he's not articulate, not a deep thinker. Usually when you say somebody is not articulate, you basically just you're talking about their speech, how they talk, and you know what I'm saying, you feel like that they're not fluent enough when they speak. They don't, you know what I'm saying, they don't speak coherently, you know what I'm saying? But then you follow up by saying he's not a deep thinker. So that right there is showing the ignorance of how some people can be. You know, because that's basically what it is. That is what it is. You ain't going to sit here and say somebody is not a deep thinker. You can't tell me that somebody is not a deep thinker just because you don't like the way they talk. And this really ain't even about you not liking the way they talk. It's just the fact that you feel like they are not articulate in their speech. But you still can't base that off them being a deep thinker or not. It'd be stupid for me to look at somebody and based on how that person talking, for me to conclude that they are not a deep thinker. And not based on the words that they're saying, no, based on how their speech sounds. Because that's what he's doing. That's basically what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is he to say that Tank is not a deep thinker? This is not your fighter. You don't know. You don't be around him like that. You know, this is not your fighter. You don't be with him in business deals and be around him, and you know what I'm saying. You don't know. Who are you to say that he's not a deep thinker? Then you got the audacity to say that you didn't mean it in a disrespectful way. That's very disrespectful. You to say something about somebody that you don't know nothing about. I can understand that this is your child, and you've been around this child, and you know what their abilities are. You know what they're capable of, and everything. Then you can say that, oh, my child is not a deep thinker. And I know that because that's my child. I'll be around him 24/7. He don't think, he don't do, you know what I'm saying? Then you can say, who are you to say that Tank is not a deep thinker? So for all we know that he just still salty about that contract that Tank turned down. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me going to my job and, you know what I'm saying, like seeing somebody, like I see them there all the time, but I don't really work around them like that because they're in another department. So I see them, but I don't really work around them. And for me to just say that they're not a deep thinker, just because I've heard them talk before and I don't think that it's articulate. That's me showing my ignorance. That ain't me showing knowledge. That ain't me showing that I know something. No, that's me being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? That's called being ignorant when you basing something off somebody's speech. Mike Tyson, he even threw Mike Tyson in there. You know what I'm saying? And Mike Tyson, I don't know if you guys know this, but Mike Tyson is definitely a deep thinker. I don't care about how he talking or none of this. That dude is a deep thinker. Based on the things that I've seen him say. and seeing him, not the way he talk, based on the things that I've seen him say, on the knowledge that I've seen him display on his podcast, Hot Boxing with Mike. So it's kind of messed up that he said that. Now that he getting blasted by Linda Ellaby, he getting blasted by Steven Espinosa, and so it's just how it goes, man. But I just wanted to come and put my 2 cents in, man, because some people been talking about it, so I had to put in my 2 cents. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you comment on the video, and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man. I told you that, that keeps me going. It's getting on up there, and we trying to go ahead and hit that 1,000. So go ahead and make sure you guys keep subscribing to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. I think get ready to go ahead and wrap it up then, and I'll be back with another video. All right.